Oh yeah.
Take it all, ain't no way I can break it off. Girl, is you really down to pay the cost? Reverse the role that you can play the boss. Already know my vision is faded. I try to evade it, but can't. I know you far from insane, but I keep lying to me, cause I've been dying to meet. And it feel like I follow you out in the street, and I promise you all that I know. Everywhere that my mind goes, elevated, heart strong, but my hair faded. Way back when we first dated, I'm gone now. Had to go cause I'm on now. When my intuition got me in the mission, we see eye to eye, but you ain't in my vision, oh no.
Really? They both were black. And then Jan's like, I can sell my half purple. Because Derek has green. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'm like, what, you can tell the difference between fishing and fish? I'm like, what about one of the plays? He's like, no, there was no difference. Where do you want to be
You're not gonna wear the red and yellow.
What are my high school colors?
The 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome.
You're like, I need a new game plan. Hello. Christian's tilted. He's practicing with my team. I have all these players in the lineup, so it's the foul. He doesn't like playing. He lost to the foul. So like, even if your boys are playing foul. There you go.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Doris Berg and Greg Anthony on the sideline. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And before...
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And Doris, when you have two good teams playing, two teams that may legitimately meet one another down the road, does this game take on extra importance?
Well, it certainly will force their attention. The guys will be sharper. They'll be more locked in on the schemes, Kev. I can't wait for this one.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's the starting group for Houston. Jordan is out there at Pau Gasol. Then it's Wiggins, then it's Harden, and it's Roberson in at the 2.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
And here's Gasol outside. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. And DeRozan kicks to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Kept alive by Houston. Wiggins dishes to Jordan. Gasol kicks to Harden.
We don't respect it.
Here's Roberson. Another miss by Houston.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Covington's shot is off. Houston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Houston moving it around. Here's Roberson. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Durant kicks to Covington. And a miss there on the triple. For Houston, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And the basket by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And DeRozan kicks to Drummond. Pass to Brogdon. He dishes it to Durant. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
And when Andrew Wiggins came into the league, there was a lot of fanfare and lofty expectations placed upon him. Many in the league thought he...
Whoa! Stop it! DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 7.
Great ball movement there.
Harden the pass to Gasol. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Buries it from 3-point range. And that's now 10 points for Kevin Durant.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Again, Durant missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you can tell Kevin Durant is percolating right now. He is exceptional at getting to his rhythm.
Harden kicks to Gasol. Sinks the triple. Gasol's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Houston.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Drummond. Covington wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside for Gasol. And it's Houston with another.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Here's Covington. It's rebounded by Houston.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Harden against Brogdon. Harden dishes to Gasol. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Sabonis, he's checked in for Drummond. Warren comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. The Warriors making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And at this point, everyone knows just how deadly this Warriors offense can be. So many weapons and all the stars that can just take over a game doors. It really is a matter of pick your poison.
Well, to me, Kev, it's arguably one of the best offenses the NBA has ever seen. Statistically, they have put up numbers on par with any other great team in history. The 3s are the sizzle, but to measure this team strictly in that category would be a disservice.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Back to Williams. Will it go? It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Here's Portis. Houston working now with the new shot clock. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Back to Williams. Picked his pocket. Williams passes to Maker. The kick out to Williams. Green dishes to Williams. Back to Green. Passes it to Williams. The feed now to Maker. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Portis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Portis has got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smart kicks to Green. Here's Maker. Over Zeller. And the basket by Maker. Maker's got his first points of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Al Gasol has been leading the charge for Houston. He comes away with 11 points. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just...
Houston leading by 5. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Marvin Williams is out there with Portis. Then it's Green. Then there's Maker. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. All on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance. So we'll see DeMar DeRozan go to the line here. Jeff Green picks one up.
I'll tell you, a little bit of an old-school offensive approach for DeMar DeRozan. He doesn't focus on that three-point shot, guys. He wants to attack the paint and work himself to the free throw line. It's been effective.
Portis in the post, defended by Durant. Portis, the pass to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
And with a long-range shot becoming such a staple, Doris, do you think DeRozan's game suffers for his aversion to threes?
I don't at all, Kevin, because he's perfected his style of play. He's the master of the mid-range. This guy draws a ton of fouls, and because you've got to send an extra defender, his teammates get space to operate.
Williams can't hit.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You can see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
Brogdon kicks to Drummond. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
The Warriors trail. Brogdon the pass to Durant, and they take the lead. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
Outside, Green. A 10-footer. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Brogdon. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And DeMar DeRozan, multiple All-Star, last season a career high for him in scoring.
Yeah, this guy has become dominant on the offensive end. If you want to nitpick his game, you could say he could be a better defender. And certainly, with his ability to rebound, his athleticism, I think he's just scratching the surface on that end.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. It's blocked. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Williams. Warren's got his first basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The kick out to Williams. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. The dish to Zeller. Sharge right side. Back to Williams. To the inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Maker. 3 on 3. Here's Portis. Kicks it to Maker. Green left side. Over in the corner, Williams. Williams missing again.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
It's stolen by Sharks. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Warren. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put it into this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Well, we all have hobbies outside basketball, Doris. You said that one of your passions is cooking, and I know this personally. I have to ask, what's your best dish? What's your specialty?
You know, that might be too many to name, but if I were to pick just one, I would probably have to say my chicken tetrazzini is my children's favorite. Boy, I can throw down in the kitchen, Kevin.
Learn that from Mom? Did you just pick that up on your own? How'd you learn to be such a good cook?
You know, my daughter and I, that was one thing that sort of really bonded us. We would watch a little cooking show on TV, head to the kitchen, and try to reproduce it. So Sarah and I did some work.
Love that story. Yep, that one goes. Warren's got 6.
And a sudden flurry of fast break activity. They've been racing up and down the court.
Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Timeout called the Warriors.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between game.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a change for the Rockets. Robertson's checked in. And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, as a team, they actually took less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons, that they are 100% committed to not taking mid-range shots if they can help it.
And Drummond kicks to Durant. It's rebounded by Houston. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden against Covington. Back to Robertson. Down low. Harden dishes to Wiggins. And some nice passing there by Houston. 4 on the clock. Harden the pass to Robertson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Warriors leading by 5. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Houston. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden's shot is good.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from 3-point.
Defensive rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
What the hell is that?
Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Harden against Brogdon. And here's Gasol outside. They grab their own miss. Harden kicks to Robertson. From deep, Gasol. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors lead by... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports
It's an
halftime
interesting
show.
battle going on tonight. Ernie Johnson here with you, folks. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming.
That's it for now as the second half just about...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
And I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him.
Rockets trail. We've got Robert Covington. Andre Drummond is out there with Durant. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, clearing off picks, you want the ball in his hands. And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Rosen dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Harden kicks to Jordan. Here's Roberson. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
Here's Durant. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
But Durant embracing the contact, Kevin. He plays with so much confidence.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Nice D from Durant.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
DeRozan can't hit that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Floats it up for Wiggins. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Drummond. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And in terms of just how explosive this Warriors team can be, they can get hot over a course of a few minutes. And Doris just put a team away. The way they can shoot from deep and then play defense is just overwhelming.
How often have we seen, Kev, the game might be a 2 or 3 possession game, and within seconds, all of a sudden, they're up 20. They're incredibly deep shooting. Their ability to play off their own made shots and build momentum can steamroll a team.
Harden against Williams. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely. Basket counts. Warren's got 8 points.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Harden kicks to Gasol. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Sharp, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. Sharich nails them both. Who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA?
You know, you have to think historically, pound for pound in the history of the NBA, the toughest single guy was Allen Iverson. For me, the current iteration, and I'm not saying that Isaiah Thomas is Allen Iverson, they're drastically different players because Isaiah doesn't have that kind of athleticism that AI had early. But Isaiah at 5'9", to continually find his way into the paint, to be willing to attack the bigs, to absorb the kind of pounding he does, and get himself into the MVP conversation, Kevin, really, that was incredible.
LeBron probably takes, for a guy his size, you think he can dish it out, but I'm telling you, I think he gets whacked all the time.
I think, Kevin, this is the single hardest guy in the NBA to officiate today, and frankly, I do not believe LeBron James goes to the foul line as much as he deserves.
Rockets trail by 5. Jordan kicks to Harden. And the 3 three ball is good. He's got 11.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And you look at the numbers that T.J. Warren has put up over his career, finds a way to improve every single season, Doris, and is a model of efficiency and consistency for his team.
Right, I think coaches love players who approach the game the way T.J. Warren does. He knows what he's capable of and stays patient. He can hit a three, but he mostly prefers to step into a range where he is automatic.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And it's in there. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Here's Brogdon. Left side, DeRozan. And there's the big-time jam, and he slams it right over Maker.
Boy, how effortless does DeMar DeRozan make those slams look? This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Right side, Durant. He kicks to Drummond. Back to Durant. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball for the tie. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Smart's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
The pass to Portis. Back to Smart. He feeds it to Williams. Covington with the steal. To the middle. Now here's Durant. Guarded close. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Maker passes to Green. Baseline J on the way, and he overshot that one, missing.
Well, the defense harassing him every step of the way makes that a really tough look. Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Timeout call for Rockets.
Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside Williams. Maker dishes to Williams. Out to the wing.
I take away Bobby Portis, doesn't know what to do.
Green in the post. Covered by Heel. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team. Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Williams kicks to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break.
It was bad.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We gotta dial it in now. We gotta get focused.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Warriors leading by 7. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Andre Robertson. Williams is out there with Portis. Then there's Smart, and it's Maker in at the center. Here's Robertson. Feeds it to Maker. Pass to Portis. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for Williams.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Williams. He's looking for Carroll and finds him. Off target from the baseline. Rockets trail by 4. Smart with the ball. On the wing, Williams. Fires for 3. Back to Smart. Houston moving it around. And it's going to be out of bounds for the Rockets.
Where's my stub? I don't know what the heck. How do you just switch it?
No, they took that thing away.
Terrible. Wanted it to be.
Will retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Now, here's Brogdon, guarded by Smart. Here's Carroll. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smart passes to Robertson. Here's Portis. He's covered by Warren. Portis kicks to Williams. Here's Robertson. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You talk about the very definition of what a defensive specialist is, Doris, and that is Andre Robertson.
Right. What you love about Robertson is he can match up with multiple positions on the defensive end. One thing you worry about, obviously, is teams when he is on the offensive end, they're going to give him a lot of shots because he's yet to prove he can consistently knock those down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Drummond's checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Durant comes in for DeMar Carroll. Robert Covington's checked in for T.J. Warren. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Brogdon. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Wiggins dishes to Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. On the wing, Williams. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Here's DeRozan, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, this guy just attacks, gets the defender on their heels. DeMar DeRozan dictating the action on his way to the cup.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
It's Harden with the drive, and a wide open look here for Wiggins. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Drummond a screen. Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 29.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From outside the arc, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding. One of the better teams in our league.
You have to be careful around Kevin Durant because this guy loves to get fouled on the way up. He views free throws as easy points.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, he can't do anything about it.
Harden kicks to Gasol. They get it back. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. DeRozan against Wiggins. Outside DeRozan. Over Wiggins. Again, Golden State.
Well, the low post play of DeMar DeRozan is starting to demand some attention. This guy is so well-rounded offensively.
Timeout call, the Rockets. Doris, you've interviewed so many great players and coaches. What are some of the key personality traits that stars seem to share?
Yeah, I would say it's probably like somebody who's either a lawyer or a doctor, right? They're always A-type personalities. They're competitive. They're perfectionists. They have great capacity for work. I don't think you make it to the NBA unless you're incredibly committed.
Well said. Portis, who's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 11. Stolen by Brogdon. And it's the Warriors. On the break. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
It's Harden with the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Drummond the screen. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. Rockets with the rebound. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Portis. No good from outside. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And Drummond kicks to DeRozan. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Brogdon against Harden. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And you got to enjoy watching Harden down low, doing whatever he wants in the paint.
Free throw drops for Harden. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Wiggins. Tries from 10, and they pick up 2. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.